Hello, Dave here. Hoping you hear me over the noisy cars. We're in Darlington today, and it's welcome to North Cemetery. I'll go and show you that in a bit. I don't think it's got that much in this one, but beautiful little gatehouse here. Quite often are sold off, but this one's just derelict. It is really quaint as the gatehouses go, but there's no way of seeing any low levels on this one, because as you'll see as we move in, it's all pretty overcrowded. There you go. Normally with these gatehouses, if there's people living in, I'll go and give them a knock on the door. But with this little thing, it's all very well boarded up. Hell of a lot of logs there, piled up. But there really isn't that much on this this little church. It's not a church, it's a gatehouse. I'm pretty convinced a bit further up we do have that. Just move around and catch the date on this. People know my channel. It's an alternative history channel, so the things I'll say sound quite mental. But the date on that is 1874. Now that'll be the date that building was recommissioned. Now, to understand what I mean by that, you really need to go away and start looking into history resets. You know? Maybe trees ready to maybe planted in the graveyard. And, you know, it's all very overgrown. Still an absolutely beautiful little building. It has no striking antennas or anything like that, so yeah, what I'm going to do is have a walk up that way. I'm going to swap over cameras now, and I don't have to hold it then, and I can just natter on the way. A bit further and we have come across this beautiful house here. Again, it's one of those ones that I personally believe pre-reset. But the sad thing is it's so badly damaged now. Little doorway there, boarded up. I have asked the chaps that look after this place, and they've got their own little work cabin round the side there, but they can't get into these places. When you start and look up at the roof, as you can see, it's so sad really. And it's not that many years ago, by what I was told, that the cemetery keeper was kicked out of here. Yeah, about 15 years ago or so, 10 to 15 years. The main doorway there, as you can see again, you know, the dereliction of it all, which is a little bit sad really. I was just saying to the, you know, your friend there,
this is YouTube, yeah.
I have my own YouTube channel. I go around photographing these places, the cemetery and cemetery buildings. Do you know, you was telling me about the vault.
Oh, the tomb, yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other underground spaces? You know, like in the buildings,
Mark?
maybe...
Mark! We've only got the one tomb here, haven't we? We've only got the one tomb, haven't we?
It's mainly I'm interested in if there's any spaces below the buildings, you know, or
No
course.
cellars in this one.
No, there's no cellars or
This is just the
boiler
ground floor
room.
up.
Yeah, nothing else
The
below.
chapel, they've got some form of thing, but I think it was just a boiler room, you know, for the boilers.
the boiler.
That was
Yeah.
it. So there's no underground floors on this one or that one.
Yeah,
That's the only vault we know that I
yeah.
showed you.
It's not so much the vault I'm interested in, it's the underground spaces below the buildings,
No,
if you know
no,
what I mean.
mate.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Because quite a lot of them, there's quite an extensive underground level, quite often to the gatehouses. Now all they're blocked up now, quite often
Yeah,
the
I know it's
gatehouses
looking
have
on years
underground
ago.
tunnels
Yeah.
that lead up to the...
Yeah, it's like if you go through that.
So well, imagine the ones years ago, that tunnels
You
underneath.
walk up the gate, turn left. It's all blocked up now. That used to be a toilet, you know, a public toilet.
Yeah,
There used to be a public toilet in the cemetery there, just beyond the chapel.
they've got rid of them all, haven't
Yeah,
they?
knocked them down. That one's still, still all there.
Yeah,
We
just,
blocked the door.
they're all, yeah.
Blocked the door up. It's still all in there, all the box and everything.
Yeah, there's quite a few I've
They never
come
ripped
across
it
that have
apart,
the
they just
underground.
blocked the
Yeah.
door up and just bricked it up, and that was it. And that
Well,
happened.
imagine a
That's-
few of them have still got them.
Yeah, well, that's what me channel. It's an alternative history channel.
Yeah.
It's not a religious channel looking at churches and graveyards.
You're going to make us famous.
You'll be on by the weekend, mate. Yeah, definitely. You'll be on by Friday.
What do you think of our semi?
I think it's lovely. Yeah, you need the channel. Anyone got a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, got a phone. I mean, I'm sure you don't mind.
What's that on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
Write it down.
Now type in Dave Ebony. D-A-V-E.
No. D-A-V-E-E-B-O-N-Y.
E-Y.
Or E-Y.
N-E-Y.
E-B-O-N-E-Y.
Yeah. Right, we finally got to the church bit in the middle. As a lot of these cemetery churches, divided one side, so they say for Catholic, one for Protestant, two sides identical, same chimneys either side, same windows either side, same one of them up there other side. It's not that much of an interesting one compared to some that I've seen, but what really got me is the chap who works in the cemetery. I was actually about ground levels in the buildings. He said, no, I haven't seen any, or never noticed any, or aware of any. But what he did tell me about this totally innocuous tomb. But if you were to scrape all them leaves away, there's a big metal shutter with the padlock on that takes you down into the crypt below. How big it is, what's down there, I have no idea. But yeah, there's certainly these type of underground spaces in the cemetery for whatever reason. It is very basic, it has the, difficult to see really, beautiful splendid towers which are far over and above what you need for a simple cemetery chapel, in my opinion. We talk about these things here, I go on a lot about in my videos. These big supporting walls. That one's been capped off. Well, it hasn't. It's got the little tower there with the windows. They're being bricked up. There's another door or a piece of wood up there, bricking up something there. And the same, you know what I mean? I can't work it out. You know, you have massive, great, what, 2 foot thick buttresses for a wall that's no higher than my home. Yeah, I'd love one day to be able to take a hammer and I don't think we'll find that much in there, but what I think you will find there is a little bit of metal. Just move around this side. I say it's not the most detailed one I've seen, but it's still pretty interesting all the same. Have the usual. Where's it gone? Lost it. Yeah, you have usual brickwork at the end of the windows, the arches of the windows. Try that one, let's see if I can pick up on that one a bit better. Normally the figureheads, but these are just generic shapes, I think. So I'll move around the side. There's not that great to see around the back because there's a lot of scaffolding going up, and these type of in reality, once you've done 2 or 3 of these cemeteries, they're all the same. You know, I'm still not convinced, although the lad said there wasn't, that there's not a low level to this place. But hey ho, that's my conspiratorial mind, and that's what my channel's about. Nice tower with its little antenna on the top. Totally surplus to requirements for a building that you're going to go into, sing a few hymns for about 20 minutes and walk out again. So, moving round into the sun now. Again, we have these support columns. I was hoping the chap I was talking to had a set of keys to get in here, but he doesn't. So somewhere around this cemetery I've been told that there's another building. Well, there's a derelict building just as I come in. I wanted to photograph, but the workman grabbed hold of me and started telling me a few things about the place. So yeah, this is the church. Now I spotted something up there. I don't know whether it'll pick it up or not. Just a little critter minding its own business up there, but I can't see what the hell it is. I'm a bit too shaky for. Oh, no. Bird of some sort. Again, it's one of those, you call it stupid questions, but it's a common sense question. You know, why the hell, I've just shown you that little bird statue, why the hell would you have it on the top of a tower 30-40 foot above the ground where no one can see it? Don't make much sense. Anyway, I'll move on a bit and see what else we can see in here.